Today we are going to look at the second lesson of the first unit. Every success story is also a story of great failures. In this lesson, we come across the stories of many successful people. They became successful not because they did not have failures, because they had the guts and the courage to overcome the failure. First of all, we get to know the story of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, he failed in business, he failed in the senatorial race, he lost his wife, he even had a nervous breakdown, yet he endured, and then he again contested, and finally he became the President of America. This shows failure is not the end of anyone's life. It is just a path towards success. Secondly, we look at the life of Lee De Forest, who invented the triodes tube, and the people told that he was using fraudulent means to market his product. But he never bothered about it, and he went on with his invention, and that is what now we are able to watch the TV or have the mobile phone. Nextly, it is the Wright brothers who had invented the aeroplane. When they had invented aeroplane, people questioned them, telling how a machine which is heavier than air fly in the air. But they were so confident that the next week itself they had the first takeoff of their flights and proved to the world that self-confidence can prove anybody. Next we go on to the story of Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. And when he was about to go ahead in his life, he had just a bet-up car and not a penny in his pocket. So he remembered his mother's recipe and started preparing one by one, and he started selling the samples, and he had to knock more than 1,000 doors before he could get the first order, and now KFC is the best selling recipe in the entire world. This shows the perseverance is a secret of success. Next, we move on to the story of Walt Disney. This Walt Disney, who is the founder of the cartoon world to this world, was once told that he was not fit for anything by the newspaper editors. Once he got an opportunity from a church priest, he got inspired by a little mouse, and now he became the founder of the Mickey Mouse to the entire world. He was the one who introduced the cartoon to this world. Now he shows that talent can change everything and make wonders in the world. Next we move on to the story of Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison is one of the biggest inventors who has 1,000 patents to his credit, but when he was in his school days, his teacher told that he was not fit for schooling. His mother took it as a challenge, trained him, and he is one of the biggest inventors of this universe. So this shows that topping the list or being a university topper is not necessary to be successful. It all needs perseverance and self-confidence and determination. Next we move on to the story of Ford. Henry Ford was the one who gave the cars to the middle class people, and this man also, when he made his first car, he forgot to put the reverse gear. So this shows that when people go successful, failures definitely come on their pathway, but they are the one who kick the failure ahead and move towards success. And then we have a wonderful story about Socrates. Once a young man came to Socrates asking him for the secret to success. And Socrates asked him to come and meet him the next day on the river bank, and the young man obeyed. And the next day when the young man came, Socrates took him towards the river, and he started walking along with him towards the river, and the young man followed. And when the water reached near the neck of that man, he dug him into water. And the man was trying hard to come out of the water, and Socrates pushed him still inside. And after a while, when the man turned blue with the absence of air, Socrates took his head out and asked him what he needed when he was inside water. The man said he needed air. And Socrates said, "This is a secret to success. You can become successful only if you thirst for success as much as you thirst for air when you were inside the water." So this is what we learn a lesson from this lesson. The great peoples have put an example for us, and it's our turn to put an example to others. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for watching. See you next with the next lesson. Thank you.